Welcome to Royal Vibe. The Queen was very successful in racing, especially in the first half of her long reign. In 1957, when Carrazza won the Oaks, he won his first classic. 12 months later he captured 2,000 guineas with Pall Mall. Then in 1974 they won the 1,000 guineas with Highclere, who also won the French Oak. One of my most memorable days was in Silver Jubilee Week 1977, when Dunfermline rode the Oaks, where Willie Carson rode and Major Dick Hearn rode ably. For good measure, Dunfermline have acquired the St. Leger and Her Majesty's Classic collection. The Queen once said quickly, "If my Archbishop of Canterbury had not been here, I should have had to fly to Longchamp every Sunday." It is fair to say that his racial zeal has been criticized by the right, who believe the monarch should be sponsoring artistic activities. But in 1977 a newspaper editor said, "If the Queen went to Ascot as a congresswoman and saw a dirty nappy at the Institute of Modern Art, what's the big deal?" said. In fact, this breed has greatly benefited from the attention of its owner and breeder Regina. If the Queen likes racing, then the holiday can't be as terrifying or unusual as sane people think. "I swear to God it's right for us," said racing commentator Alastair Down. Captain Sir Rupert McKesson, a former novice jockey and officer for the Royal Horse Guards in the 1960s, said, "Not only was he once one of the top honors in world horse racing, but he developed horsemanship in the late 1990s and passed on his love of horses to his teenagers and grandchildren." Princess Anne and Prince Charles both rode competitively, and their mother rode. In 1987, journalist Tony Stafford reported there was an urgent voice from the Queen of Gambling. The Dresden Diamonds were called the Queen of the King's Stake. Perhaps if the Queen gives up the heir to the throne, she will become a successful female rider. But he was able to ride his horse as often as possible. One of his favorites was Burma, which he received as a gift from the Crown of Canada in 1969. For 18 years, the Queen saddled the black mare during the annual color-gathering season. A dramatic event occurred in 1981 when 6 pristine pictures of the Queen were taken from the crowd. The Burmese people must have been puzzled. But the Queen quickly rode her horse under her, and the pair stood by the procession of mounted guards as if nothing had happened. The loyal monarch died in 1990 at the age of 28 and was buried in Windsor Castle Park alongside some of the Queen's favorite horses. During the first coronavirus lockdown of 2020, the then Queen, 94, was photographed riding a 14-year-old pony, Balmoral Fern, in the grounds of Windsor Castle. In that 12 months, she missed her first appearance as Lord of the Royal Ascot in private, but returned with a reduced crowd on Saturday for the 2021 event. He also attended Champions Day to be inducted into the British Champions Series Hall of Fame in October 2021. He was a popular choice. After winning the Smeda Gold Cup 8 years ago, "Hats off." There was an improvised shout from the cheering crowd. It was just one of more than 1,800 wins in purple, gold and pink, but it was a magical moment. The Queen's broad smile on the royal chest told her that was where she belonged and where she was happy.